Hi everyone. So in this video we will talk about lead magnets, specifically the one lead magnet that actually lands B2B writing clients. So what is a lead magnet? You've probably heard of these if you've been in the freelance copywriting or freelance writing world for a while. It's basically what you offer to the client when reaching out to them. A good outreach message has some kind of offering. A bad outreach message has none of that, where you're just expecting to be hired by mentioning that you're a freelancer. This is not going to work. Usually, you want to lead with some kind of value. And having a lead magnet, which is a small free gift that solves a small part of your client's problem, allows you to show that you understand their world, at least with a good lead magnet. It gets your foot in the door and it makes you look like a giver, not a taker. You're leading with value, essentially. And this is the core principle governing all outreaches. So before we look into the one lead magnet which lands you B2B writing clients almost on command, let's look into the ones that do not work. Because sadly, many freelancers are still using those. And it's usually when you have these random generic PDFs. So they've heard that they have to have a free lead magnet, a lead magnet that's free. And they pull up a PDF and write something like 10 tips for better content or the ultimate SEO checklist. And they attach it in their email saying something like, by the way, I thought I'd give you this as a gift. Feel free to use it. It's yours. And if you get results from it, just tell me and or send me a testimonial, that sort of thing. It's too generic. Everyone uses it. It's too easy to do. You create the PDF once and you send it to multiple clients. Well, guess what? They've received these PDFs from many freelancers already. It does not impress. There might have been a time where they did, but now not. And they fail because they are about writing in general, but not about that specific client. And a good outreach message is specific to that client. They are sure that you have not copy and pasted that message. And that's a huge factor in landing a client. So you want your lead magnet to be a solution to a specific problem that they have. And that lead magnet which works is what I call the targeted offer. A targeted offer is where you will go find a specific problem that they have or a specific area of interest that they seem to want to explore, and you will use that to inspire a blog post idea and you will offer it. That's your lead magnet. So, how do you make a targeted offer? You've got to do some homework. Basically, you've got to understand a little bit about the company and the people leading it. The good thing is, it does not take long. It could take you 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, but in these 45 minutes, you would have gathered information that allows you to make a targeted offer, which makes you stand out of the thousands of freelancers just copy and pasting cold email templates. Your cold email will be unique, and that makes it worth it, increasing the chances that you can land a client. So you do your homework by looking at their website and blog. You can read their latest 3 blog posts, note down what are they writing about. Are they writing about industry trends or is it how-to guides? You'll have an idea. Most importantly, when was the last time that they updated their blog? That's something you can lead with in your message. If they have not updated their blogs in a while, you can mention that. They are aware of it and they know that you've visited their blog and you're bringing this forth. That makes it specific. So see what they're doing with their blog on their website, what kind of content they have, gives you a general idea. Check out the company LinkedIn page. Again, what are they posting about? What is being reshared? And look at their leaders, their CEOs or owners or even the marketing managers. What are they talking about? they will be posting about the company, they will be posting about things that matter. You take 30 minutes and paste what you find on a Google Doc. I guarantee you that some relevant blog post idea will come to mind. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're targeting a SaaS company that sells project management software for remote teams. So you notice on LinkedIn, they keep posting about distributed teams struggling with accountability. So you're not going to say, I can write about remote teams. That's what anyone who wants to target them would say if they would take 30 seconds to check out what they do. But you're better than that. So you'll say, hey, I noticed you talk about remote team challenges. So I thought I'd write a blog post titled 5 Accountability Frameworks for Distributed Teams. That's pretty good. Already, that's pretty good. Your blog post is relevant to what they're talking about. But here's how we make it even better and make our lead magnet stand out. Let's continue. You say, here is the outline. So I outline with bullet points the way I would structure the article. So here specifically, you can see it's for that specific title. I have 4 bullet points. What it is doing, it's showing my thinking process. So I'm not just throwing a random blog post idea at them, even if it's relevant. I am giving them the blog post idea and showing them that I've given it some thought already. I already have a structure. All I need from them is the go ahead that they're interested, and I'll write it right away. So the blog post is almost ready. The title has been chosen, the research has been done, the outline is there. I just need to see if they're interested, and I'll write it for them. That's your targeted offer. You find out what matters to them, their blog posts, their websites, their LinkedIn, the personal profiles of their leaders. You suggest an article which matches what matters to them, or a specific problem, or a general trend you notice in blog posts that they have. So many ways. There's so many ways that you could come up with an idea which makes sense for them. And the third part is you give them the outline. It looks so much more closer to a real article when you give them the outline. Their thinking is, okay, oh wow, so we have someone who understands our world, who's taken time to research us, who's found a blog post idea that could benefit us, and is giving us the outline. So he's already thought about it, and he has a few bullet points. All we have to do, if we're interested, is reply, and that person is going to write that article. By the way, if you're thinking it's really time consuming to do that, it's not. You can always paste, or rather upload the document with the bits of research that you've done on the company to ChatGPT, and then tell ChatGPT, okay, tell me what's important for that company, or suggest blog post idea that would make sense for that company. And then you pick that blog post idea and you get the outline. It's not that difficult. But the research part, you do it. You do it, gather the right information, and from there, you can generate multiple blog post ideas, propose them, give the outline, show your thinking, and you would have a lead magnet which surpasses any other freelancer out there. So I hope this helps, and I hope that by using the targeted offer, you can gain way more clients, way more responses from your cold outreach, and live that life of freedom as a B2B freelance writer. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. And hit the subscribe button as well, so you'll be notified for the next video. Thank you.